What do you think the role of mentors are today? It seems to me that not everyone in the world has the privilege of being formally educated, but everyone does have people in their sphere of life. What do
Mhm.
you think that role is? Do you hear people talk about? As people from so many parts of the world.
I feel like in my generation, elders were a big deal, you know,
Mm,
uh, just the concept of having elders, like a sage wisdom or storytellers, as just this thing. And I feel like we've kind of lost that. I mean, elders, the status of elders, I feel has changed recently. I think that youth culture has really just done a number on us. And maybe that's just particularly where I am in Los Angeles, but people are so obsessed with youth culture, just like staying young, being young forever. And maybe that's because people just think we're going to all die or the world's going to end soon, because that definitely feels like it's on the agenda more than ever before in history. But I think that that's what I miss. Like when I was on the reservation in North Dakota, I loved the amount of respect and admiration and how much power the elders held, just because they've been around for so long and they're the carriers of these stories, and they need people to pass them on to. They need to pass them down so to continue the legacy or continue the information, because we forget
mm,
so quick. There's so much happening now that has been happening for so long, and yet we think it's happening to us for the first time. We think we're the first ones. We see the sort of icons of the day and we're like, oh my god, this is the first time. And it's like, no, it's actually
mm.
not. This has happened to so many nameless, faceless people before. We just keep forgetting.
Mm. We keep forgetting. I mean, isn't that the quest is to remember why we're here every day? That's why we work so hard,
Yeah.
to be better every day, like strive to attain your true reality and be that. No matter what
Yes.
happens, be your greatest self. Maybe that's why we've become so enamored with superheroes,
Mm.
or why fables still exist, and you know
Yes.
Greek myths and legends, and that the stories of even creation, like the Bible, is so full of metaphors, and Native American histories and the verbal handing down, the stories of creation. There's all these, again, the lessons, so we don't forget why we're here and what we strive for. Um, and maybe that's why, superheroes have become kind of the modern day whittled down version, if we don't want to forget that we could become something better. But I also think that we forget it's not about someone saving the day or someone having more powers than a human. It's that they were so very human.
Yeah.